Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's so amazing, so lovely to be back. Please make sure that you're subscribed already. The last time when I made this video, I was like, guys, we're going to 500 subscribers and we're still here at 440. I appreciate those of you that have subscribed already, but please, if you are watching and you have not subscribed yet, please just hit that subscribe button. It's for free. So I am back from Cape Town. I have moved from Cape Town. I've been in Cape Town for 6 years now. It has been that long. I've been in Cape Town for 6 years, since 2019, and I have decided finally to come back. And the reason why I'm saying it was a decision for me to come back is because I had commitments in Cape Town, and I have commitments in Cape Town for next year, but I have decided to come back this side. So if you are an LLB graduate, you know how difficult it is to get articles or jobs, basically. So yeah, I found myself back in the Western Cape. I graduated in April this year, and I went back to the Western Cape, and I worked for some few months before I got like a temporary job back in Pretoria. So I came back. So, and then before I came back to Pretoria, I got a contract for next year, for the rest of the year next year. I'm in the Western Cape. I get a contract for next year, and then while at it, I get a contract for 5 months in Pretoria. So it made sense for me to leave the contract that I was already in the Western Cape for, to come back to Pretoria. So now when I come back this side, I decided that I'm not going back to Cape Town, despite the fact that the contract that I have here is only for few months, and I have a contract that is going to run for the rest of the year. So basically I'm running the risk of being here in Pretoria and ending up not being employed for the rest of the year next year. But it is a decision that I had to take, that I had to make, because I know, like, this law thing is just challenging. It's a lot. There are people who want to practice, there are people who don't want to practice, but for me it's like, I want to practice. I want to be in practice, and if I happen to not like practice, or I happen to like other things, I want it to be from the fact that I've been in practice and I didn't like practice, and then I decided that I'm not going to practice, and then I do other stuff. So that's why I made the decision to say that, like, okay, since the contract that I have next year in the Western Cape is not anything that has to do with it's law related, but it has got nothing to do with practice, then I'd rather just come back here and do this that I'm doing now. It's not articles or anything like that, but it's more practical than it's law in practice, but you're not admitted as an attorney or anything, so you're not practicing is just, yeah. So, but if you get what I'm trying to say, I want to be in practice, and yeah, it was a decision I had to make. And why come back here and not practice in Cape Town? Hey, Cape Town is nice. Cape Town has really been nice to me. I met wonderful people there. The weather is great. Everything there is just perfect, peaceful, lovely. I love it there. But hey, I have to be home. I just had to come back home. Pretoria is not home, by the way, from Limpopo. It's just like 2 hours 30 minutes drive home. So by home I mean that. But yeah, and I am back. I will be working until my 5-year contract ends. I'm not gonna say when my contract is ending. I'm not gonna say when I started working here. All I'm saying is it's a 5 months it's a 5 months contract. If it ends, I'm unemployed officially. Oh my way. But anyway, yeah, that is a risk I had to take. And yeah, I am also thinking, I've been contemplating, and I've been procrastinating on starting a podcast. I'm going to start a podcast. So normally what I talk about mostly is law, right? But I don't want to channel or niche my podcast into just talking about law related stuff. I want to be able to just like talk about girl stuff or general stuff. So what I'm going to do in that podcast is just going to be like conversations with Vanessa until I come up with like, okay, you know, a definite name for my podcast. But it's not going to be just law only. Obviously most of the stuff that I'm going to talk about are like mostly law related, but yeah, my podcast is not just going to be like about law. So I'm going to have like seasons or parts or whatever, and I don't want to be producing a lot of content on the same topic. For example, with as far as law is concerned, I'm going to have like a season where I'm talking about looking for articles with Vanessa. So it's just gonna, the first season is just gonna be looking for articles with Vanessa, because that's where I'm at now. I'm gonna talk to people who are already looking for articles, people who have been looking for articles, and people who have secured articles. Maybe have like 4 or 5 episodes and then move into another series that is gonna focus on something else. For example, people who are now in practice, junior attorneys, people like, you know, as seasons go by, we climb the ladder. And yeah, but I would also love to just have like a girl, a feminine, like a girl chat and stuff, because I have friends, but it's girl talks, like girl chats are not really our thing, you know. I always wish to just have a group of ladies where we are able to just, you know, dive into girl stuff without, you know, cringing or whatever. So like, yeah, we never have girl chats, so I would love to just have a podcast where we speak like, you know, women to women, and yeah, just figure out what, I mean, if whether you are a normal woman, because sometimes it's just like, hey, is this thing even normal? Are you like normal? Are you like a normal being? Yeah, and then you come across someone, and then like maybe when you express yourself, you find out that like it's actually something that this person has experienced before or they're experiencing now. Only then do you discover that like, oh, actually, Vanessa, you are normal. So I would love to have that for myself. And that's basically it. I'm back from Cape Town, and I have a podcast that is imminent. I don't know exactly when. I am formulating a guest list. I have a few people in mind that I have to approach, and yeah, some few studios to visit and just like check the setup and the logistics and everything. And after the planning, I'll be telling you, I'll be informing you, well, like, yeah, when are we launching the podcast. But for now, there's one thing that I'm really looking forward to. And please make sure that you've subscribed already, and yeah, tell your friends, not just your legal friends, but like tell your friends about this imminent podcast that is coming. I am super excited. I hope you two are excited, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you.